Shower thoughts. Vertical video went from being universally hated to the most popular form of video consumption. Calling yourself an AI artist is almost exactly the same as calling yourself a cook for heating ready-made meals in a microwave. There are almost 7 billion smartphones in the world, and we have yet to see a truly unexplainable phenomenon caught on video. In terms of HHR of entertainment, video games are one of the cheapest options. I've never seen an energetic person drinking energy drinks, and I've never seen someone who drinks energy drinks being energetic. You can simply step outside and stare at the sun for 2 minutes and blind yourself permanently. People feel less pain buying a $1,000 phone every couple years than buying a $1,000 fridge or TV every couple decades. We lock academically rigorous science journals behind paywalls while allowing misinformation to proliferate freely. Getting fat is fun, but being fat is not fun. Getting thin is not fun, but being thin is fun. Insurance is the only industry whose entire business model is not giving you what you paid for. Fast food is becoming so expensive that eating healthier has become the obvious solution. Alcohol is more socially acceptable to drink in public than milk. It's a shame sleeping extra doesn't roll into the next day like staying up late does. There's a generation of kids who grew up with internet without ever touching a keyboard and mouse in their lives. Going bald wouldn't be nearly as bad if people lost their hair from the sides more than the top. A majority of people's last word of the year is one. You forget how much force it takes to walk until you walk into a wall. Poor kids realize they are poor, well before rich kids know they are rich. You almost never have to buy shoelaces anymore because shoes don't last that long. Cities will sound so different when all the vehicles on the road are electric. It's sad that we made the most comfortable type of clothes, but we only wear them when we are asleep. Follow for part 2. Considering how important they are, it's amazing how teeth don't grow back and can't be repaired. From an intergalactic perspective, wood is rarer than diamonds. Children think excessively. Swearing is mature, but adults think excessively swearing is childish. It's incredibly unlikely but entirely possible for only males to be born for the next 100 years, wiping out the human race. Kids think adults have all the freedom, and adults think kids have all the freedom. The fly is the least creatively named animal. It's concerning how quickly we decided to stop naming world wars and just use a number system. There are breathtakingly beautiful sights on uninhabited planets all over the universe that no one will ever see. Most animals have never burned the inside of their mouth. The largest number you can think of is still closer to 0 than it is to infinity. Naming children after flowers and herbs is normal, but naming them after fruits and vegetables is strange. The drinks having sizes is one of the most consistent indicators of if a restaurant considers themselves fast food. You don't realize how much of an honor it is to be invited to a wedding until you create your own wedding guest list. 2 medieval knights likely had the world's most epic sword fight, and no one was around to witness it. Considering how big of a deal it was, it's really surprising that the moon landing is not a national holiday in the U.S. The fact that a gallon of liquid is able to propel a car more than a few hundred feet is insane.